Right now, after Philadelphia's controller released a report with a list of findings about the Philadelphia Police Department, the Fraternal Order of Police is responding to that report. And Jeff, what did they have to say today?
Well, you can imagine the Fraternal Order of Police was not all that happy with the bombshell reports that suggested the Philadelphia Police Department just has too few cops on the street, that there was a program that allows cops to be injured and be paid tax-free, and that program is ripe for abuse. That was part of the findings today, the FOP not liking much of that report at all. Let's take a look at some pictures. We'll say this: the report costing in the neighborhood of 300 grand found the police department with 640 fewer cops than just 5 years ago. That out of 6,000 total officers, only 2,500 are on patrol, and as few as 11 to 22 cops are on the street at any time in some districts. It also found police response times are much faster in white neighborhoods than in those neighborhoods of color. The head of the FOP says the report is linked to Controller Rebecca Reinhardt's interest in running for mayor.
According to this, Jeff, the Philadelphia command staff and the Philadelphia Police Department does nothing right. I mean, and a lot of the stuff that's in here that she refers to, we've already been working on to solve. I mean, do you think we want 11 cops or 5 cops at a roll call? Absolutely not.
That amount of money, when it comes down to it, there's only 11 to 22 officers at any given moment per district.
Well, it feels outrageous in a city that is overrun with gun crime.
Right. And
how has that happened? How has that gotten to be like that?
Well, what needs to happen is every position needs to be looked at.
Now, Reinhardt released her report yesterday. This is the FOP reacting today. The report also found that 570 cops are off the job and that there may be abuse in a program that allows them to be paid tax-free. McNesby today said maybe 10% of those cops are, in fact, able to return to work, and he suggests he wants to get them back there. To Reinhardt's claim that there could be as few as 11 to 22 cops on patrol in a district at any one time, McNesby says it could be fewer than that. He says 4, 5, or 6. A stunning admission by the head of the FOP here in Northeast Philly. I'm Jeff Cole, Fox 29 News.